Hello, dear friends, welcome back to Math with Amala. This is part number 3 of grade 6, chapter number 4 Basic Geometrical Ideas. Here we deals with the curves. Curves are the figures which are not straight. So, for example, let's take the first one. We are just making a drawing without any measurement or any kind of peculiarities. Then you can say that it is a curve. And there are two types of curves: simple curve and not simple curve or complex curve. So the first one is a simple one because there is nothing as a crossing. If there is a crossing, that is not simple. If the endpoints are not connected together, then it is open. If the ends are connected, then it is closed. Okay, so there is a circle, which is an example for the closed curve. Now let's move to the position in a figure. Positioning means you can make or you can define some points or some regions according to the figure. Let's take a simple figure like this, and it is actually a closed figure and it is simple also, and we have some points which is falling inside, outside, and on the curve that we have drawn. And I have marked here the inside region. The portion which are found inside are actually called the interior of the figure, and the outside portion is called the exterior portion of the figure. And that B lying point, that means there is a boundary, that is usually called as boundary. So let's discuss about the portions or regions. So there are some portions like interior and exterior. Also there is a boundary. Boundary means interior means it is the inner portion or inside portion. Exterior is the outside portion. Boundary is on that figure, like on that curve. So A lies in the interior, point B lies in the boundary, point C lies in the exterior of this figure. Now, what do you mean by region? Region means when we have the interior and the boundary together, then it is called a region. Interior plus boundary is equal to region. Now, let's move to the polygons. Polygons are the big concept that we can discuss as a particular branch in mathematics, or it is the starting of the basic geometry. Let us discuss about the polygons. Before that, let's move to a story. I am telling here a story, or you can take it like an incident. First, it is based on a hunter who is hunting inside a jungle, in a deep jungle. As usual, he had a weapon like bow and arrow, and he used that weapon in order to catch the animals or make them trapped or make them wound so that he can catch them easily. But it was not working for the big animals, so he tried with the thorn sticks. The sticks with thorns, which means if something is sticking on it, it will not go away. So he made such a thorn stick in order to trap the animals. For first instance, he just tried with one, but nothing happened. Only small, very small insects were catched there. Then he tried with two, but the two ends were not closed. Then he tried with two and closed. Then something got inside and it got outside through the open end. Now he tried again with the third one, that is with the three thorn sticks, in which he used one side not closed, and he found that something is going inside and it is getting outside. But when the cage was trapped or when the cage was completely closed, he could see that he could find something inside. Okay, so he tried with the four thorn sticks. Then he made them all close together. There were no any kind of openings. In the first figure, he got a bird inside, and in the second, with the four sides, he got rabbit, and with the fifth, he got something like a bigger animal than rabbit. Let's take deer. Deer was captured or trapped inside the fifth figure or the figure with five thorns. So he could catch the animals or the insects or something bigger only with only with a figure which contained three thorn sticks. So he had three sides. Sides means the thorn sticks. In this story, you can see that the number of thorn sticks or the thorn sticks are deciding a particular kind of figures. We can call these figures like polygons. So, what do you mean by a polygon? How we can connect this story with the polygon? Let's make the definition. Before that, let us consider the sides as line segments because uh, they are not having an infinity. It is a line segment case, and it is a closed figure, and it is simple also. There is no crossing in between. Hence, it is a simple figure. So we can say that polygons are the simple closed figures made up of line segments, and these line segments should be starting from 3. That means at least 3 sides are needed for being a polygon. So that means it is triangle. So let's start with the triangle. Then the next figure is square or rectangle. You can call that family of four-sided figures like quadrilaterals. Now there is a chance for increasing the number of thorn sticks or the number of sides. Then you can say that these are called a five-sided figure or five-sided polygon is called a pentagon. So the first one is called triangle. With the triangle, the polygons are actually starting, and the four-sided are called quadrilaterals, and the five-sided are called pentagons. And if we have six sides, then it is called a hexagon, and seven sides heptagon, eight sides octagon, then nine sides nonagon, and 10 sides decagon. Okay, let's discuss sides, vertices, and diagonals. These are the particular things that we can associate with the polygons. Line segments forming a polygon are called sides. Okay, the line segments which are forming a polygon are called sides. For example, we can relate with the thorn sticks. They are forming the polygon. The meeting point of a pair of sides is called vertices. Okay, uh, when it is singular, you can call vertex. When there are a lot of more than two, then you can call vertices. Then vertex is the meeting point of a pair of sides. You will have two sides, and the sides can be called like arms. Okay, then vertex is having a common end. When the two sides which are having a common end are taken, then those sides are called adjacent sides. Their vertex will be same and sides will be different, but their vertex will be same. That means their initial point may be same. So these kind of sides are called adjacent sides, which are placed nearby. So we can say in definition, any two sides with a common endpoint. Any two sides with a common endpoint are called the adjacent sides. Or you can say the common endpoint like a common vertex. Now let's take the another set of adjacency. It is adjacent vertex. The endpoints of a same side of a polygon are called adjacent vertices. Okay, so you will have two, then you can say it like vertices. The endpoints of the same side of a polygon are called adjacent vertices. Let us take a side or a thorn stick. Then it is actually a line segment. It will have both ends as specified. So you can say that these are the adjacent vertices of a single line or a line segment. Now let us consider a square whose vertices are A, B, C and D. So you can call the square like the quadrilateral or the square ABCD. We can find one more kind of side, a particular side, and that name is diagonals. Diagonals are the joints of non-adjacent vertices. If we take the adjacent vertices, you can see A and B are adjacent, B and C are adjacent, but the non-adjacents are A and C, B and D. So we are joining them and you will get the diagonals. That is, for any polygon, we can find different diagonals inside it. For a pentagon, it is possible. For a square, it is possible. For a hexagon, it is possible. But for a triangle, it's not possible. All the vertices are connected to each other. That means they are adjacent. So we can have a diagonal in a polygon of four side onwards. Let us consider the rectangle ABCD. Here AB, BC, CD and DA are line segments and we can call them like the sides. Here the sides are AB, BC, CD and DA with the line segment notation. Now A and B are adjacent vertices of AB. If we take AB, A and B are the adjacent vertices. If we take BC, B and C are the adjacent vertices. Now AB and AD are called the adjacent sides because they have the common vertex A. Then AC and BD are diagonals. Thank you all for watching the video. Please be stay tuned for the next part.